It's a well-known sentiment that true love is always patient. You don't have to be a scholar to understand what that means. Being reliable and understanding is just part of the work you have to do when you're in a relationship. Love is a wonderful thing, and many would argue that it's the reason we exist on this planet. However, just because a romance is powerful doesn't mean it's always easy, no matter what species you are. When Scottie the cat spotted a fellow feline named Sophie, he knew he had found his forever love. However, Sophie wasn't so sure. This is their story. When Christiana Viscusi adopted sweet little Sophie the cat in 2014, she knew she made a friend for life. However, what she didn't know was that the first time she took Sophie for a walk, something extraordinary would happen. When Christiana took Sophie outside, the cute kitty would immediately attract the attention of her neighbor, Scottie, an orange and white male cat. At first, he just watched Sophie from a distance, pining away. Sophie wasn't sure what to make of all this attention. Her chilly demeanor didn't faze Scottie. In fact, every time Sophie turned her back on him, Scottie would just come a little bit closer, desperate to win her over. Still, Sophie did not seem impressed, and at one time, no one was sure how this one-sided love story would pan out. Eventually, Scottie's hard work and all that waiting produced results for him. According to Christiana, his persistence started paying off, and soon Sophie came to expect him on her adventures and allowed him to sit with her. Once they were together, true love really did begin to blossom. The first thing I do when I get up in the morning is open the porch door so Sophie can look outside. Many mornings, Scottie is sitting on his driveway looking up, and they watch each other, said Christiana. Christiana said, if Scottie sees us sitting on the porch from his lawn, he walks over, politely uses the sidewalk, and waits, hoping for her to come down. And the world says that chivalry is dead. Bah, clearly you've never met Scottie. It's been 2 years since these lovebirds first met, and they're still going strong. Each day, Scottie sits outside and waits for his beloved to appear, probably in one of her finest pink cat harnesses. The two sniff and stare at each other with the admiration of a human couple. Scottie really is the cutest boy-next-door neighbor. All he ever really wanted was to join in and be pals. Well, and maybe a kiss, said Christina. The heart wants what the heart wants, and Scottie's heart was no exception to this rule. Sophie and Scottie are a match made in heaven. Scottie already knew the lay of the land, and he could show off all that terrain to Sophie. They're a real-life Aladdin and Jasmine, with Scottie showing Sophie a whole new world. When Sophie and Scottie aren't bounding about the neighborhood having adventures, they're quite content to sit on Sophie's porch and swap tender kisses as an expression of their love for one another. It's quite a sight to behold. If you ever wonder whether or not someone is your Prince Charming, ask yourself, would they be as devoted to you as Scottie is to Sophie? Would they wait outside a door for you every single day just to see your face? Though they might be cats, this couple could really teach us humans a lot about overcoming love's obstacles. The love Scottie and Sophie have for each other is just as real as anything you might feel for that special someone in your world. These two deserve a long and happy life together. Share this sweet story with your friends.